What up YouTube, it's me, your favourite Steve. How you doing? It is Wednesday, 10th maybe, 9th? Might be the 10th. Hope you're alright. Got a charity shop haul for ya. I should have gone to the gym today and I didn't. I've let my inner bitch defeat me. I had WrestleMania this weekend. You know what WrestleMania is? Who the freaking hell are you? And unsubscribe off my channel. No. It was WrestleMania this weekend. It's the biggest wrestling event of the year. It's a 2-night thing now. So it was on Saturday and it was on Sunday. And as much as I'm like, I'm not going to stay up and watch any of it, I stayed up and watched both of them. And I barely got any sleep on the Saturday. No, on the Sunday, sorry. Or the Saturday before. Barely got any sleep. So I'm running off kind of fumes. I've had a couple of good night's sleep, but you never really catch up, do you? You never really catch up. Young folks out there, I'll tell you, you never really catch up on that sleep you're missing. So yeah, I've just been a bitch all week. I didn't go to the gym on Monday. I didn't go to the gym today, and I doubt I'll go for the rest of the week. So I'm having a bit of a week off, being a jacked. Yeah. Anyway, I've still got tits. I've still got moobs. But they ain't never going to go. They're genetic. That's the thing. In my family, I'm not going to, just in case somebody's watching. Anyway, yeah, got a charity shop haul. Went to Dudley yesterday. Not bad. It's kind of your standard me travelling on a bus. Not getting that much charity shop haul. I've been looking into driving over the half term. Got in touch with a few instructors, so yeah, I'm gonna get that moving. I'm nervous. I'm not very big on over challenging myself. Well, I am. What it is, I don't like people who just kind of sit there and they judge me, and that's kind of the instructor's job, ain't it? You know what I mean? Doing that wrong. You're doing that wrong. You do it then. Oh, well, you're the instructor. I suppose you know how to do it. But yeah, I need to get it done. But anyway, we'll go through it. As I said, not bad. There's 130, there's a couple of 40s, but the rest of them are around 15, 25, 20. So we'll go through them. I'll go through the clothing first. So I took a punt on this one. I'm kind of taking a guess on the price. It said AOTP hoodie. Apparently it's KSI. If you know who KSI is, he's a streamer turned. No, I was going to say streamer turned boxer, but I'm not doing it. I'm not calling him a boxer. But yeah, it's one of his tour hoodies apparently. All over the place is the tour, so AOTP, all over the place. There wasn't any on eBay. There was one on, what was it? On Depop. But I've said 15, but now I'm thinking about it more. I might go for 20. They were going, in search just KSI hoodies, there was one that went for like 18, and then there was one that went for 5. So it's not like them massively popular. But yeah, I'll go for 20 quid on that. So it made it up. This one again was another punt, cancer research one, you know, the cheap clothes racks. But it was a Red Dead Redemption t-shirt, Outlaws to the End. Red Dead. If you don't know what Red Dead Redemption is, it's a Rockstar. If you've ever heard of Grand Theft Auto, if not, it's a kind of open world, kind of cowboy game. It's badass, to be fair. I had Red Dead Redemption 2, which was out on the Xbox One. I was obsessed with it. Just basically going around with guns on horses. It's badass. Anyway, but yeah, it's got the Rockstar label on there. It's not got Gildan or Fruit of the Loom or anything. It's got Red Dead Redemption on the back and then a Rockstar label on the arm. Again, I'm kind of making up the price, about 15 quid. There was Red Dead Redemption t-shirts that I think there was one that had sold, and it wasn't for very much, so I'm just kind of 15 quid on that one. This one, I can't remember, I don't know if I had a hoodie of this or a t-shirt or something. My note sticks up in my head every time I see it. I think it's a tool manufacturer, I'm not sure, but Milwaukee. Milwaukee on the back. I think they're a kind of tool company. I don't know, but I know I sold something. I don't know, was it trousers or a hoodie or something, and it had some money behind it. But this hasn't. Yeah, but 4 quid, 15 quid. There, a couple of them sold for 15. Standard, an old faithful Polo Ralph Lauren, purple polo, with a green logo. This was a £5. 25 quid. I used to shoot for 30, but the consistent price is about 25 quid. I doubt it'll go for 25. I will be honest when it comes to the Polo Ralph Lauren, Gant, Maya, stuff like that. The stuff that I pick up and see all the time. I go for high price, the most consistent high price, and they stick around for quite a bit, and then they'll go for around 20, 15 quid. This was a Reese, £5 Reese. I'm waiting for someone to correct me if I'm saying that wrong. I don't know. But £5 for that, about 30 quid. It's just a cotton jumper. Just a great. It's got a name. It's Elm, but nothing major about it. About 30 quid on that one. This was a cashmere, mint velvet cashmere blend jumper. Well, yeah, God's sake, cashmere blend. That was £5.49, I think. Yeah, I'll go for about 30 quid on that. About 30, 35. So I'll go for 30 quid. And the last bit of clothing. I've got a couple of jackets of these I've sold. I've had returns of them. But Indigo Moon jacket. This was it £3.99? Yeah, £3.99. About 30 quid. I've got a couple that are listed for 30 quid at the minute. So I'll stick to that price and looking it up. They're still going for around that price. So right, that's the clothing. We'll go for the bric-a-brac. Yeah, I'll start here. This one. Neo Ladro, made in Spain. So I think it's a Spanish figurine design. I had one of these. It didn't say, I'll show you the logo there. I didn't have the NAO on mine, I just had Ladro. The one I had listed for about 30 quid, and I think it ended up going for around 20, if I remember right. It's been recently. So I thought there'd be more money in this. It was only 3 quid, but I thought there'd be more money. Look at only about a tenner. If you're looking up for that one, that exact one. I don't think it's got any codes on it. Oh, it has. 0006. Maybe I'll search that a little bit more. But if you're looking at Ladro I don't know how to say it, but Naho Ladro, ducks, geese. It's only about a tenner, and I've found that one. It's only gone for about a tenner. This one, I'm not 100% about. It's still got the cork in it. But this is a Kutzkova Ceramics Queen, apparently, and it's had vodka in it. Meant to have a little hat. This is the Queen. I'm guessing the other one's the King, who's the male. But this was £1.95. I thought I'd take a punt, with it being Russian. But yeah, not on eBay. And then the pair are listed on some website for about 30 quid. So I thought I'd go for 20, just on a punt, see what happens, put it on auction, go for 20 quid. But yeah, it's a nice little design. It's Russian. Kutskova. Not got the lid. This was a punt, £3 this cost me. Kefla, Depos Kefla, I don't know if that means anything, but it was just a high heel decanter. Yeah, I just thought it looked cool. £3, I think it's about 15 was the price, yeah, about 15 quid. Not that much. Put you down there. Done that. Yeah, pick this up. I like picking up trolls. Well, I don't normally pick up toy trolls. I pick up figurine trolls, but I saw this and I thought it was only £1. And it had a label on the bottom, which is Russberry. So I thought I'd take a punt. But it was only £1, about a tenner. It's Mrs. Claus. So I was saying a bit easy. These were £1 each and need a bit of a clean. I've sold this glass design before. Looking this up, when I put it in Google image, it was coming up as Ravenhead Siesta Bark glass. But the Ravenhead ones, I always remember when I was a kid, you know, you'd have the half pint ones and they've got dimples in them. Like a tank, like a barrel shape. Those are the ones that were coming up when you were searching Ravenhead. Saw these and a pair are going for about 15 quid. So it only cost me £1 each. I won't pick them up again. But yeah, I thought it was worth a £1 each. So 15 quid on them. We've got some sketches. These were a £5. Yeah, pain in the arse to find the name for these, and I still don't know if I've got the right name. But these were a £5. In pretty good condition. I've gone with EZ Flex Flicker trainers, because even when you search the code, it brings up quite a few of them. So normally on Skechers, there's a code on the inside. You search the code, it gives you the name. But there is a lot with the women's ones where I think they use the same code. But about 20 quid on them, cost me a £5. This one, the lady actually tested this in the shop for me, which I thought was nice, but they don't normally do that. But a nice touch lamp. Yeah, I've got one up in the loft at the minute. It's on for 25, but it wasn't in the best shape. And one that sold recently, there was spares. But yeah, looking it up for that design, about 40 quid. It only cost me a £5. I'll go for 40. Sorry, 40 quid. 40 quid. And then the last one. This one I'll show you. This was £6. And normally just off me looking at the shelf, I'd go Empoli. Oh, you got to say it with an accent, Tommy. Empoli. Decanter. You know, style, genie bottle, whatever. But when I put it in Google image, it was coming up with Bristol glass. And when I searched it, it's hollow. When I searched it, there was one or two that come up with this design under Bristol glass, but I don't know. And then looking it up, you were talking about 30. If I went Empoli, genie bottle, you're talking about 40, 45. So I'll put Empoli, style, genie bottle, maybe put Bristol blue in there as well. But yeah, £6. I'm going to go for 45 quid. So yeah, nice little decanter. I've gone through that quick. Normally I jab on. Normally these are like 15, 20 minutes long, aren't they? So yeah, that was my latest haul. I'm getting back into it now. I've got another 5 weeks and then we go away on holiday again. Dude, wife's just this is my hobby, you know what I mean? As part of my hobby, that's as part of my job, you know what I mean? But like my wife's hobby is holidays. She loves holidays. It's all she looks at is holidays. I used to be like that when I worked like full time. And my issue always was, I went away. Every time we go away, like we went to Haven, it's just a nice breakaway. I like being different places. Even though I've been to Presthaven like freaking 6 times. But look, it's nice to be away. But look, when I was working full time, I'd be away and I'd enjoy the first. We always go away for like 7 days. I'd enjoy the first like 3-4 days, and then I'd have a deep depression of the last 3 days of just like, I've got to go back to that place. I've got to go back to that place. My wife doesn't get that really. She just loves the holiday. But I'll be like, oh my God. It would just make me go, oh, I'm living for 3 weeks of the year for when we go away. But that's, my wife loves it. And she's always looking at holidays. If I just look over and she's on her phone, she's looking through Jet2, looking at holidays. It's an expensive name. It's a freaking expensive name. But that's her hobby. I've said that she needs to like turn it into like a job or something, because there's people that like she's done it for people where she's booked holidays for people, or we always do ours through the, you know, I don't know, is it TUI and Jet2 or First Choice? Is it even First Choice anymore? Is First Choice gone with, I don't know. I think First Choice and Thomas Cook are TUI, I think. But we always go through there. But we have had holidays where she's booked the flight separately, the hotel separately, everything separately, and she's done it for people. I said you should turn that into a freaking job. But yeah, yeah. So we go away in like 5 or 6 weeks, something like that. I think we're going to Mallorca. Can't wait. So yeah, so I'll be doing hauls and stuff for the next 2 or 3 weeks. And then God, when I think about it, because I have to knock it off a week before, don't I? So I've probably only got like 3-4 weeks solid of me being able to source and go out, and then I've got to knock it on the head again. God's sake, man. Anyway, but for now, I love you and leave you. Peace out. Stay safe, stay beautiful, and I will see you in my next video.